The Ezio Auditore saga between Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Revelation is considered one of the best by fans of the franchise. My very first game on the PS3 was Assassin's Creed 2, so I have a special connection with this series. Today, I will go for a platinum trophy for the Ezio Trilogy, and if this video gets 9 likes, then I will platinum the entire franchise. The Ezio collection has a total of 152 trophies. Now before we start this journey, I should mention that I have already played the story for the 3 games, so those trophies will be already accounted for. With that being said, let's get these trophies. Looking at my Assassin's Creed 2 trophy list, I am only missing 20 trophies. I had some sporadic playtime with this game as I started at the end of 2018, didn't touch it for a few months, and finally beat it a year later. The last time I played was in 2020, almost 4 years ago. I loaded in for the first time and was amazed that I already unlocked Altair's armor. The first thing I did was to remember the controls, so I looked for some enemies. If you ever wanted to match a terrible voice with an ugly person, then look no further. Let me know if you like the face cam included or prefer not to stare at my dumb face in the comments. I struggled trying to kill these guys as I was not used to the controls and kept getting hit. Eventually, I took them down and started working on my first trophy for hiding 5 bodies in some hay. The next thing was to solve different puzzles around the city, and I got a trophy for solving 1 of 20. While heading to the next puzzle, I realized that this game didn't introduce horse calling, so I had to run all the way there, which I am not a fan of. It's probably because I am spoiled with having the ability to fast travel from anywhere. Solved the final puzzle and was shown a strange video that I didn't fully understand. Next, I had to find these little statues around the villa for a trophy. Another for reaching 80% of my stronghold total value. Next, I had to grab 100 feathers scattered around the game. I only had 14. So here's some that I collected. While working on that, I performed a leap of faith from the top of the building, collected the final feather, and purchased every upgrade for Ezio. For this next trophy, I had to win a race against a thief, and it was fairly simple. Surely everything would go smoothly. Yeah, my face said it all. Anyway, the rest of the race went fine and the trophy popped up. Next, I had to purchase a painting from Florence and Venice. For this next trophy, I had to go on a 10 kill streak without being hit, so I bunched a lot of enemies so I could use a smoke bomb and get it done quickly. Then I had to poison a guard and perform an air assassination on him for a trophy. One of the trophies required me to sweep 5 enemies at once, so I stole a spear from a guard and attempted multiple times but failed. Somehow the trophy popped up even though I only swept 3, but I'll take it. Next, I had to stun 4 guards at once with sand, and I kept failing over and over. Just the look on my face showed I was focused on grabbing the trophy. I eventually came up with the idea to use a smoke bomb and finally got the trophy. This next trophy seemed unattainable as the only place you can get it is during a certain mission, but in Assassin's Creed 2 you can't replay old missions. Thankfully, I found this marker on the map that lets you use the flying machine, and I managed to kick an enemy while using it. Next, I had to buy 2 specific dyed clothes for a trophy. Then I had to spend 5,000 on courtesans. Who wants to go to my place? Which one of you ladies want to see my sword of Altair?
Daddy, chill.
After failing to score with any of the ladies, I get the trophy. Next, I had to toss more than 300 cash on the ground. The final trophy was for wearing the Auditore cape in every city, which you get after delivering all the feathers to your mother. While loading into the final city, the trophy pops up, and the platinum is acquired. Assassin's Creed 2 is my second favorite game of the whole franchise, and I'm glad that I went for the platinum after all these years. Now it is time to move on to the second installment of the Ezio Trilogy. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is my favorite of the 3, and it is the best of the entire franchise in my opinion. Let me know in the comments which is your favorite Assassin's Creed game. I still have my original PS3 version from almost a decade ago, a great follow-up from 2 with new mechanics like chaining kills and recruiting assassins that made the game more enjoyable. Looking at my trophy list, it had the same trend with 2 where I started and stopped playing for a few months. But let's pick up where I left off and go for these trophies. Loading in for the first time, I see that I am at 66% total sync, which isn't bad as one of the trophies requires 100%. Thankfully, I have the entire story done, so the only ones missing are from the missions I have not done before. If you don't know what synchronization is, it's an optional objective added to the mission like these. For this mission, I can't kill anyone. All of them are simple and you shouldn't have any problem completing them. After completing that mission on the first try, I saw the opportunity to get a kill with the lift. Another easy synchronization. Fuck. There's one. Did I miss the other? Oh, there it is. And unfortunately, that wasn't the end. Are you kidding? There's more? Oh, you can rotate? This is a nightmare. There's just no way I'm doing this in under 5 minutes. Not without a guide at least. I did end up looking at a guide and got the job done. There is no way that I can fail this objective. Fuck, I got hit. No. Yeah, I think I might be the worst assassin as I kept getting hit, but eventually I defeated all these guys. Let's go. I got a trophy for completing the Da Vinci DLC. For the next trophy, I had to complete the final secret location. That rewarded me with the armor of Brutus. I then went to work on the War Machine missions, and this one was a nightmare for me. I read online that people struggled on the tank one, but I already had 100% on it, and I think this one was tougher. Got a trophy for destroying the bomber, and I got 100%. Thank the Lord. I never want to do this mission ever again. Whoever created that mission had no soul and compassion for the players. For the next trophy, I had to train and recruit to the rank of assassin. I'm currently at 99%. I just need one more mission and I get the 100%. Alright, all I gotta do is just kill this guy with the hidden blade and I get the full synchronization. Oh, there's the trophy. 2 of the trophies I needed were unobtainable after beating the game, so I had to start a new save and was reminded of the awesome opening to the game and the iconic title intro. After not scoring any in Assassin's Creed 2, Ezio finally has some sexy time, and I grabbed the 2 trophies. Got a trophy for replaying a memory. Alright, this should be the final flag here. Boom, there it is. This should be the final feather. There you go. Collecting every feather. Thank God there was only 10 in this game. But those flags, oh man. Why do you have to put those in certain missions, man? I'm just glad those are over. But my happiness will soon be a nightmare when it's time to start Revelation. Solve the final puzzle and stole 5 horses. For this next trophy, I had to throw a heavy weapon, a long weapon, a smoke bomb more than 10 meters at a guard. Used a parachute from this building, bribed the herald, and stole the money back. I had to find these Harlequins around the map and get a trophy for beating all 5. I didn't understand the premise of this game, but I got a trophy for winning 10,000. Next I had to get 3 gold medals doing virtual training, and they were easy. Please ignore the score of 19, it must be a glitch. I definitely did this on my first try and didn't fail multiple times. Anyway, I got those 3 gold medals and got the trophy. Threw some coins in a well. I had to beat these 5 individuals in under 40 seconds and I kept coming up short.
Mission failed.
Somehow I managed to do it with some spare time and I got the trophy. One of the final trophies was to kill someone with a broom, so I stole it from this guy and obliterated this guard. The final trophy was to use a parachute and perform a double assassination. And a second platinum was acquired. I am glad to have 100% this game and could probably play it for more hours, but it is time to move on to the final installment of this trilogy. Looking at my trophy list, I did not do much but finish the story, and if I'm being honest, I did not enjoy this game. Besides it being the conclusion of Ezio's story, none of the new things included piqued my interest in my first playthrough, which I will get to shortly. Loaded up the game and I see that I'm only at 55% sync out of 100. No. Wait. Thankfully, I only need to get the sync for the story for a trophy. One of the new things added was the tower defense minigame, and I'm not sure why this is even a thing. If you only play the story, you would only have to do this once, but for the platinum, you have to play a minimum of 4, and that's if you don't fail any of them. Unlike me, who had to do 6 since I had no idea what I was doing, and don't get me started on the RNG to trigger these events. One of the trophies related to this minigame is to win a defense without using the cannon. The other defenses would help towards 2 different trophies. Next, I had to control every city with my assassins and just stand here waiting for it to happen. Once you complete the final sequence for 100%, and one of the objectives was automatically rewarded to me when I started. I should probably mention this now, but the Ezio collection has a bunch of bugs and glitches, and they only started to occur to me in Revelation, as you will see later with one of the trophies. One of the redeeming things in this game was the new kill animations with the hook. This next section was the final mission, and I had a blast killing these guys while using the parachute. After defeating 20 guards, I got the trophy. In Revelation, they introduced bombs, which I wasn't a fan of at first, but after doing the tutorial missions for them, they grew on me and grabbed the trophy for completing every bomb mission. However, this next trophy for crafting 30 bombs was annoying, as you can create them in specific locations around the city. The problem is that if you craft them in those stations, it doesn't contribute to the trophy. Instead, you have to add them in your weapon wheel to earn the trophy. I probably spent 30 minutes before realizing that and finally got the trophy. I knocked 2 trophies at once, one for training 7 recruits to master assassins and completing every challenge in one faction. The next trophy was to hire thieves and have them loot the dead bodies of guards, and this was buggy as hell. Almost all these guys here haven't been looted, and yet the thief would ignore them. I eventually pushed them to the bodies and grabbed the trophy. Then I poisoned 10 guards at once with the use of a bomb, and had to use a specific bomb to stun and kill 5 guards with a scaffold. I then tried to get 2 trophies at once, but only managed to get 1 for killing 5 guards under the cover of a smokescreen bomb. So I came back and got the other trophy for defeating 5 guards in 5 seconds only using the hidden blade. I needed a break, so I started the DLC for this game, and the trophies for it were basic. I did not struggle until this trophy where I had to beat the level without failing, and I'm at the final area and this happened. I came back and the trophy didn't pop up because of how buggy this game is, so I used a glitch that allowed me to get the trophy without suffering again. Then I grabbed the remaining trophies for the DLC. Next, I went for the Desmond related trophies that give some backstory of how he got to where he is now. I then had to use a parachute and land on the zipline, which is a nice feature in this game. I went and grabbed every collectible scattered around the city. Next was to use a parachute where I grabbed the final page and make it all the way to the water for a trophy. I had to climb to the top of this building within 25 seconds. There was a hidden tomb under this building, and after completing it, I got another trophy. I then had to replay a mission and beat up a certain individual. For this next trophy, I had to have a guard attack 3 civilians while he was poisoned, and the best strategy was to throw money on the ground near the guard, but none of the civilians flocked to pick up the money like they were used to. As soon as they did and I went to poison the guard, they would run away, and I felt hopeless attempting this task. I eventually got some luck and the people didn't run away and grabbed the trophy. Alright, so the final trophy left for me is to collect every book, and the only ones that I'm missing are the ones that you buy at the shops, and I currently need about $300,000 to buy the remaining ones left, and I only have about $176,000, so I'm just gonna sit here and wait until my bank fills up and keep sending my assassins on missions.
2 hours later.
Alright, I should have enough money to buy the remaining books left. What? I bought in every book, why hasn't the trophy popped up? I was scared that the trophy may have been unattainable, so I decided to look at the other bookshop to see if I missed one, and this happened. There's the trophy, what the heck? Why the heck it popped so late? But there's the platinum, the final platinum for this video. This concluded the Ezio Saga Platinum. If you want me to platinum the rest of the series, get this video to 9 likes and subscribe. If you enjoyed this trilogy, then you might enjoy my Uncharted Platinum journey, which is on the screen right now. Thank you all for making it to the end, and hope you had a nice holiday.